Okay. All right, for the media, do y'all want us saying our names, spelling out our names for you each time we come up? All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Thank you for coming out this morning for this press conference. My name is Jimmy Fullen. I'm the Galveston County Sheriff, Jimmyfullen. The reason we're having this press conference today is, as you can see on the display table today, we had a sizable drug bust in Galveston County. Each one of us, command staff, the district attorney's office, we were all born, and the police chief from Galveston PD, we were all born and raised in this community. The last thing we want is a drug dealer in close proximity to our schools and our college campuses dealing drugs, and apparently that's what he was doing. So on or about August 18th, in the 1200 block of Appomattox Drive in Texas City, Jamel McDonald, 50 years of age, was arrested and faces 2 felony drug charges with his combined bond of set at $2 million. As you can see, these drugs were packages to kind of appeal to the young students, and based on what we're hearing, that's exactly what he was doing, was targeting our students and our college students as well. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Ira Fowler real quick. He's our lieutenant over Organized Crime Task Force. He's going to give us a quick synopsis of what took place, and then we'll turn it over to the DA.
Good morning. My name is Ira Fowler. It's IRAFOWLER. So about 2 months ago, we started this investigation after we got information on a known narcotics house. During surveillance times, we observed what appeared to be teenage children or kids buying narcotics. From there, we established probable cause to get a search warrant and executed it last week. I can show you here on the map here. So in close proximity, you have the target house in the 1200 block of Appomattox. In the immediate area, you have College of Mainland. Down further down, you have Giles Middle School, which is all in walking distance of the target locations. Inside, as you see, we had fentanyl, marijuana. They were selling liquor and stuff to underage kids as well. And THC wax, and accepting credit cards for payments, etc. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys.
And now we have our district attorney, Kenneth Cusick.
I'm the district attorney, Kenneth Cusick, Kennethcusick. My hat's off, Sheriff's Department, Galveston Police Department, League City Police Department, and Dickinson Police Department as parts of the Organized Crime Task Force. This is a great feat of theirs to investigate and take this drug house down. I know this person is only alleged to have done it. He's been charged, he's in custody, but I'm going to seek prosecution of him to the full extent of the law. That seems to be the same tune I keep coming out here for, whether it's domestic violence, gambling, drugs. It's the same thing. I'm going to seek maximum prosecution under the law of these offenders. But you can count on I'm going to do that. What the problem I see is it's more societal than it is a lack of effort on law enforcement part. They're doing their job. I'm proud of them. They need to be fully funded so they can prosecute and investigate and prosecute the laws to the fullest extent of their abilities. We need full funding for the jails. It's not a matter of I'm just going to prosecute and get somebody a sentence, and we have county jails and TDCJ that don't have the capacity to hold all the criminals that need to be there. So I'm asking, you need to bring pressure to bear on those who can provide the money to expand the county jail if necessary, keep it modern, expand TDCJ. It's not just law enforcement and funding. It's my office. We're part of the law enforcement effort. I'm going to overhaul the ethos of my office to enforce the laws more vigorously. We're going to follow the law, but I don't think it's sometimes that the effort is as full and as vigorous and as aggressive as it should be. Because this starts with after law enforcement arrests these people, we go to court, and it's what kind of a bond? Do we seek detention or a high bond? What do we charge them with? What sort of sentence do we seek? And I think over time we've got so many cases that are going through there that things get softened to where we can process things faster. So I'm here to tell you that I'm in office now, and I'm not playing this game. I'm not worried about if there's a lack of funding for the jail, the prisons, or anything else, the law enforcement comes first. If the dockets fill up because these type of people need to be prosecuted and put in prison, that's what we're going to do. My prosecutors, I'm going to start riding herd, and I'll micromanage, because we're not going to start dealing away cases with plea agreements to speed up the process so we can process more people. We need to, this is called quality over quantity. This offender needs the full attention of my office. This person has a criminal history, a murder conviction, drug convictions, and now peddling these type of substances in a house near a college, a community college, 2 elementary schools within walking distance. This is outrageous. I call on the media, I call on members of our community in Galveston County to quit mollifying this situation. Quit looking for a program to put somebody in because, oh, it's drugs, they have a problem, so we need to help treat them. It's like having the measles. No, it's not. This is a nasty business, it's a violent business, and it needs to be stopped. And at the point where we've got prior convicted felons peddling this crap to our kids and young adults is outrageous. And anybody that would tolerate it, there's a problem here. How do you fix it? Well, we can always claim there needs to be better parenting. There does. I think our society has become too permissive, and we act like it's somebody else's problem. It's the school's problem to do it. It's the legislators. It's the law enforcement's problem to do it. It's not. It starts at home. You need to parent your kids and be watching out for this kind of thing. If you have indications that your kids are drifting through neighborhoods and things like this are happening, you need to report this. Don't say, well, that's for somebody else to do. I'm not going to get involved. There's anonymous ways you can report this activity so that law enforcement can zero in on it and stop it. Law enforcement's doing their job. They need to be fully funded. And then ultimately, I need to seek justice on the tail end of that, of what the fruits of their work, and to make sure my office is operating at full capacity, aggressively, ethically, to do what we need to do. And I will come out here repeatedly to make my pitch if I don't think that's happening. And I think across the board, it's not happening. And it starts with my office too. I think that it's too permissive with bonds being set, easy bonds. This guy was on bond with a pending marijuana case from last fall. How would somebody with a murder conviction and prior drug convictions have a bond where he's walking the streets and now he sets up a business, allegedly, to sell this kind of crap to our kids? I'm declaring war on this. I'm telling you, for the remainder of my term, as long as I'm in this office, I'm going to be a thorn in the side of my prosecutors, law enforcement, the courts, society, and everything else, because this cannot be tolerated. You're asking for people talk about there's progressive policies and liberal policies. That's not progress, that's regress. That's the disintegration, causing the disintegration of our society when you allow our young kids to pollute their minds with this stuff. And so instead of educating themselves, they become distracted with this, could develop addictions, and they don't know, they're not on a path upward, they're on a path sideways and downward. So please, help me stop this by helping me try to carry out what I've told you I want to do. Thank you.
Chief Balley. Chief Balley?
Doug Balley, D-O-U-G, B as in boy, A-L-L-I. I want to first say how important that task force are to our communities. Assigning officers from various agencies to the task force, the Galveston County Organized Crime Task Force, is very important because they go out in our communities and they do good things. This is a full service drug operation, including the ability to pay with credit card. This is a convenience store for poison that was taken down yesterday. My hat's off to Commander Ira Fowler and his team of men and women who are dedicated to keeping our community safe. And that's not just unincorporated areas of the county. That's Galveston, Lamarck, Texas City, League City, Santa Fe, everywhere in this county. They go out and they do good work. This person was peddling poison to our kids, peddling poison in your community, and giving everyone the ability to pay for it with a credit card. This was good work. My hat's off to the team, and I appreciate their efforts. Thank you.
Okay, and just real quick, and I believe we'll open it up for some questions just shortly here. I want to make note that, we do have my command staff here. We got our Safe Schools captains. They're responsible for our schools in Galveston County that we have contracts for. And again, we had 2 of our schools that are under our contract nearby where this drug house was doing their business. So with that being said, we'll open it up for questions.
Sheriff, any indication of how long Jamel was operating this operation?
Lieutenant?
It's been approximately 2 months that we've been investigating.
2 months?
Yes, sir.
And how did that come about? Was there parents that saw something, kids, or whatever? That
Just received information, anonymous information.
The fact that this was taking place with the liquor and everything that was there, is there any indications because the middle school was so close by, and closer to your high school age kids, that anything was sold to those students over at Giles?
I believe the confidential informant gave information that young school-age kids were going by the house.
Any idea on how many children might have made purchases?
No.
No, we don't have that yet.
We don't have that information.
It just seems like a pretty extensive operation that they have. Do you know if he was working alone, or is he part of a larger group?
There was multiple people that were arrested inside.
Did you partner with any other law enforcement agencies, like, Houston or anything like that?
Sir?
Did you partner with any other law enforcement agencies?
No, sir. It was just partnered with our local our local municipalities that are assigned to the task force.
DA Cusick, I was going to ask, since you had brought this up about he had a murder conviction out on bond on marijuana, have you been able to follow the process of, was he on parole for that murder conviction, or at a certain time? Did someone not follow through after the marijuana arrest, or that would have violated any parole that they didn't go to work to revoke it at that time? Have you had a chance to look at that?
I haven't had a-
This is all coming down pretty fast.
I haven't had a chance to explore that exactly. All I know that he served, what I was advised that he had served 25 years on the conviction, but I don't know on the tail end of it when he was placed on parole.
Do you feel like you've kind of stopped the ringleader of this operation, or is there more in-depth investigation that's going to be going on with this?
Let's give you more investigation.
Since this is a beach community, is this common in this area? I know Spring Break, a lot of drug dealing happens that time. Is this something that you guys see a lot?
Well, I don't see spring breakers coming down here dealing in operations like this. This was clearly thought out, well thought out. Like the chief mentioned, you got a credit card machine where kids can come and use a debit card to make their purchase.
Is that common? Is that a issue? Or
I mean, nowadays it is, because I mean, that's the way to do business nowadays.
is there any way to stop that or any way to prevent that?
Yeah, we have our organized crime task force, just keep going out there and hitting them.
Since there was a prior criminal history and also kids involved, was there any weapons confiscations?
No, there was no weapons confiscated, no, sir.
And when you said others were arrested there, were they there as part of the operation, or they there happened to be there at the time?
They happened to be there at the
Possible
time.
customers? Right, so they weren't actively engaged?
Correct.
At the time when the raid happened?
With the prior convictions and the current bond that he had with the marijuana, why was he able to get bond for this?
Well, with the information we had at the time, we asked, there were 2 first-degree felony charges, and we asked for $1 million bond on each one, and so that's what we're asking for. As we speak this morning, in the 405th District Court, there's a hearing concerning the bond as to the amount or whether there'll be a bond.
It's one of those things, during magistrate, there has to be a bond set, then you go to the court if you want to deny bond and ask the judge there, correct?
Yes, but at this level, there was another pending case. That's where the pending case was in the 405th, so it'll be heard there by the district judge.
What are the next steps after this? Are you going to continue investigating further as to where he got the drugs to begin with?
Yes.
Guys, if y'all have any more questions, that'll be it. Thank y'all.
Thank you.